Well, welcome back to a riveting episode of Put That in Your Pipe and Smoke It. And we're going to discuss today governors and their stay at home orders versus constitutional violations. We're going to discuss this in detail. Now, first of all, the governors are using the excuse that the 10th Amendment gives them the power over the economy. Well, let's read the 10th Amendment, shall we? The power is not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states and respectfully or to the people. Okay, that's the 10th Amendment. But here's the thing. Some of these governors are going overboard, okay? Some of their lockdown orders completely, they don't have 10th Amendment power to put them in. Let's just read off a little bit of what constitutional violations come with their supposed power claims. Okay, so, no church. Can't go to church even in drive-in, okay? That violates your First Amendment right to practice your religion. Okay, so the governor is saying they want to arrest you if you protest their lockdown orders. Oh, again, your right to protest in the First Amendment, okay? The stay-at-home orders themselves violate your 14th Amendment rights. They give you freedom of movement without government intrusion, okay? You have the right to walk free in the world without government intrusion, and it's all in the 14th Amendment, okay? So, they don't want you to buy guns and ammo during this time, right? Well, does it take a genius to figure out what that amendment violates? Second Amendment, your right to self-defense? Okay, so they don't want you to do any movies or public gatherings during this time, right? Violates your First Amendment right to freedom of assembly. In the First Amendment, you have a right to assemble, okay? There, okay, no working, no economy, okay? You can't even buy seeds for vegetables to plant a garden for the upcoming summer, okay? That violates your 14th Amendment rights. You have a right to the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness. You also have a right to self-preservation, okay? You have a right to not rely on the government, okay? So how do some of them enforce these lockdown orders and make sure people aren't going out? They use drone surveillance, right? They have their police use drones. Well, guess what? That violates your Fourth Amendment right to privacy without a warrant. And finally, Democrats are pushing this new scheme of voting by mail, okay? Well, that borders on your 12th Amendment right to have your voice heard by voting, to have the right of your electors in your respected states meet and vote, and it even borders on the 23rd Amendment on picking the president. On the people and the electors shall vote for the president every 4 years. Well, they're bordering on those rights. So, in closing, I'm going to read a quote from Benjamin Franklin. Since we've all willingly basically given up our rights and followed these stay-at-home orders, okay? Those who sacrifice liberty for security deserve neither liberty or security, and shall surely lose both. Okay? That's from Benjamin Franklin. If you keep sacrificing your liberty for security, you will have neither. You will have neither liberty nor security. Think about it. They're letting prisoners out of prison and dangerous criminals out of jail But at the same time, they don't want you to have a gun to defend your home. If these fuckers decide to break in your home, rape, rob, and kill you. Nobody. Democrats must be dumb as bricks, because I see them on Twitter like Alyssa Milano, out there tweeting how we need to change this into a progressive new world without guns. Fucking hypocrite owns 2 guns for self-protection, but she doesn't think you should own any. So, yeah. Anyway, in closing, those are the constitutional violations. And by the way, like I had pointed out before, the 10th Amendment does not give them the right to violate all these other amendments. Anyway, think about it. Leave me a comment, drop a like, subscribe. Help share this video, get the message out there. And as always, you can all put that in your pipe and smoke it. Peace out, Patriots.